a plant suddenly clamped down on the boy's hand, trying to swallow him whole. Mom rushed over and gently stroked the plant, which finally made it release its grip. But the very next second, the boy transformed into a monster. Fortunately, Mom had come prepared and quickly handed him a bottle of antidote. After drinking it, the boy returned to his normal self. He then gave the remaining antidote to his dad, who had also been bitten, and Dad was able to return to normal as well. The boy's name was Willie, and he had been traveling through space with his parents aboard a spaceship since he was little. Every morning at 8 a.m., his alarm would wake him up. All he had to do was press the cleaning button, and robots would take care of tidying his entire bedroom. Then Willie would step onto his fully automated caretaker machine. As soon as the green light under his feet lit up, the machine would get to work. But space travel was full of dangers at every turn. On this particular day, their ship was hit by a swarm of asteroids. Although they managed to activate their shields in time, the repeated impacts were too much for the protective barrier to handle. Just as the ship was about to be destroyed, Willie quickly dove into an escape pod. His dad activated the ejection system, launching Willie into space, and moments after Willie escaped, the ship exploded violently. Luckily, his parents managed to escape just in time, but right after they made contact with Willie, they lost the signal. Shortly after, the escape pod landed on an unknown planet. A robot slowly rose from the bottom of the pod. This was Buck, the escape robot. Buck detected oxygen on the planet and opened the hatch. He then explained their situation to Willie. When space travelers need rescue, their distress beacon sends out signals to passing ships, and now they just had to wait for help. But suddenly, the ground began shaking violently, and the rocks around them actually came to life. Seeing this, Buck transformed into a motorcycle and quickly carried Willie to safety. However, in their hasty escape, they accidentally dropped their backup battery. With the rock monsters getting closer and closer, they rushed into a cave, barely escaping disaster. Only after the rock creatures left did they dare to come out and look for shelter. They eventually made it to a forest filled with all sorts of strange creatures. There were weird birds that looked like fireflies, blue sprites that would split into copies of themselves when startled, and various other small animals they couldn't even identify.